Hey Pisces, your March tarot reading is ready. I'm Eleanor. Welcome to Pink Pearl Tarot. I'm trying a new layout, so please let me know in the comments if, after you've heard all of my questions, if there's another question that you would like me to swap one of these out for future readings. I just went with things that I would want to know in my reading. And each question is timestamped below if there's one that is most important to you. So your major theme, your overarching theme, you have freedom. And for your badass affirmation, you have, I am brave, I am fierce, I can do hard effing things. So your overarching message for March is about summoning the strength to break free from self-imposed limitations and restrictions that keep you from taking control of your life in some aspect. This is kind of like Tower and Emperor energy combined. You're claiming your autonomy from something that you had previously given your power to, knowing that in order to do so means taking responsibility for something in the process. It might mean facing some discomfort or confronting something that you'd rather not, but the payoff feels like flying. It feels like getting wings. So the first question I've asked is how to do that, how to tap into that strength, where to find the strength to access that freedom. And you have the Eight of Wands. So the key is momentum and focus. It's looking only forward. And it's also harnessing the current, the flow, the way the wind is already blowing, and keeping the wind at your back, so to speak. So where there is collective energy, link up with that as a multiplier for your effort. And then once you're in motion, stay in motion, never taking your eyes off that prize of freedom and breakthrough. Take advantage of the snowball effect to whatever degree possible. The hardest part is just getting started, but once you're moving in the right direction, you'll be on a roll and it will get easier and you'll build that momentum. So the next thing I asked is, what area of your life will you see the most change? And you received the Page of Pentacles. So what this means is, as a court card, it's not change that is happening to you or around you. This is a change that you are making by starting something new. This could be the start of a new health habit. It could be the start of a new spending habit. It could be deciding to start a business, or it could be investing in something. But the point is, you're beginning some kind of process in the physical world for the sake of improving your material experience in the long run. Now, the third question I asked is, what will be your biggest obstacle in March? And you received the Moon. Let me make sure that's in frame. Check that out. So the Moon is your biggest obstacle. For some of you, this represents fear. For others, it represents a lack of clarity, and that can make it difficult to take decisive action or to find your focus. And for yet others of you, there's an issue with shadow influence, meaning some healed or rejected part of yourself is affecting your decisions and actions from behind the curtain, and you might not be aware of it or understand your own behavior at certain times. So some of you, that means that you might have to confront a fear in order to achieve this freedom. And for others of you, it might mean doing some shadow work in order to free yourself from this subconscious influence. Now, for the best thing, what is the best thing about March? And you have the Strength card. I love this fox. I want to put the fox myself. Anyway, sorry, I got excited. If some of this stuff so far is starting to feel intimidating, here with the Strength card, you're getting reassurance that it's not going to be as difficult as you think. You aren't going to be asked to summon some Herculean level of strength that you've never had before, or perform outside of your abilities. Now, you might have to leave your comfort zone, but this is more about softness than hardness, if that makes sense. You certainly may discover a strength that you never knew you had, but it is something that was always there. It's there now. It's a quiet strength. It's not putting forth great effort, more like exercising patience. So it's more of a lean back than a push forward, which makes sense with that Eight of Wands for how to find your strength, because you're harnessing energy that's already in motion. This deck, it's the Tarot of the Little Prince. And in that book, or at least the cartoon, I don't remember if it was the cartoon or the book, but he had bird friends that would fly him up into space from the asteroid that he lives on. And there he would take a net and catch a shooting star or a comet that would take him to whatever planet he wanted to go to. So he's riding the momentum, not actually flapping his own wings or running a million miles. So it's like you're getting permission to not try so hard. Maybe whatever this is that's like a prison is something that takes effort. It takes effort to uphold it. And you don't have to rise to the occasion to tear it down. All you have to do is just stop upholding it. So for your influence or impact on others in March, you have the Three of Wands. There's a degree of inspiration here. People might see that you're making big moves in your life and seeing results from those moves and start wanting to clean up their own lives in some way. You're cleaning up your own backyard, as they say, and you're setting a good example. So it's like people see good things coming your way. They see things working out for you. And so they're studying you to figure out how they can do the same. You're a way shower right now. So for what opportunities you should be looking for, you have the Queen of Swords. I don't know if it's focused or not. Sorry, it's night. The light is not great. So look for an opportunity to talk to an expert. You have Page of Pentacles already, which is novice energy. So you might look for opportunities to learn from someone who's on that path already. But since it's the Queen and not the King, I'd say it's an opportunity to communicate and get clarity on something, more so than just having someone tell you what to do. You'll need a good listener to help you cut through the BS and focus on the point, not so much the package. And this is also someone who can keep you honest and clear in your own reasoning. This expert can be a professional, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a friend or a family member. So for where you will find the most support in March, you have the Knight of Swords. Real in-person conversations with like-minded people, bouncing ideas off each other and seeing what sticks. It can also be somewhat uncomfortable and clarifying conversations where you work to find common ground. Any and all types of meetings of the mind can fall under this. You could get the inside scoop on resources. You could change someone's mind. They could change yours. The thing is, you have to engage. Get out of the echo chamber and talk to human beings. You're not going to agree with or like everything everyone has to say, but it's that coming to the table and willingness to engage that creates that social glue, the social web that's going to hold you moving forward. Now, finally, the last card I have for you is your self-care directive. What is your prescription for self-care in March? And you have the Lovers. This is such a beautiful, beautiful card. So this is mostly addressing the spirit in which you approach any changes that you make this month. This is a reminder to love yourself into change, not trying to change yourself into something you can love. So for some of you, this is a reminder also that tending to your primary relationship is a form of self-care because that supports you. And also, self-care is integral to a healthy relationship. So it's a little bit like a chicken and an egg, snake eating its tail type thing there. Also with this, how can you be your own best ally? How can you support yourself in staying in alignment with your path and not fragmenting yourself? You should be treating yourself at least as well as you would treat someone you love. All right? Much love, Pisces, and I'll talk to you next month. Let me know if you like these questions or if you want to suggest other ones. Thank you.